Let's say the given rate of the day is 6.5, and that 1 point buys me down to 6. You'd have to have a cost benefit analysis there and look and say, hey, how much is that going to shave off my monthly payment? Does that make sense to do or not? If you're going to be in the home long term and your belief is that rates are going to continue to head upward, and you're like, okay, I'm going to do it. It puts me in the best long-term scenario. Sometimes if you're like, hey, I'm only going to be in the house for a few years, like this isn't our forever home, you'd be like, hey, don't buy down the points then. Money now is more valuable than money later in an inflationary environment. So I would rather have my money now that buys me what it buys today than give it up and save a little bit over time, and that money that I'm saving buys less later. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So if you're thinking about points, it's just from the perspective of how long am I going to be here? How much is it to shave down? Depending on my loan amount, is that saving substantial enough where my break even makes sense? Is my budget most important to me? Or is my actual checking account balance most important to me? Those are the kind of things that I evaluate. On a refinance client, it's a little bit different than a purchase client. And the reason would be, depending on your situation, buying down points, instead of you're not forking over actual cash. On a purchase, when you buy points, that's money you're bringing to the table. That's real money leaving your checking account.
Yeah.
On a refinance, it's not. You're leveraging the equity in your home, and the equity in your home is not just based off of your mortgage payments going down. It's also based on your home appreciating in value.
Yep.
Well, if there's one sale in your neighborhood that's less than, maybe desirable, your house might lose $10,000, $15,000 in its appraised value just because your neighbor sold their house under price. So you could maybe have equity evaporate that had nothing to do with you. So sometimes if it's a refinance and you're planning on staying there longer, I'm like, hey, leverage some of your equity to get your actual payment down. So leverage some of your asset that you're not touching right now to save your money that's going out of your checking. That's a real cash asset that you can use to fuel your life. So it's just a different calculus depending on what kind of customer you are, but we can walk you through that. And we'll put all those numbers together so you make a good decision. I'm going to be here for 10, 15 years. Break even on that point for me for what it's going to save me is 2.5 years. Makes a lot of sense to do.